Okay, so I accidentally started mixing the bleach before filming, but basically we're gonna bleach the knots first. So I'm using L'Oreal Quick Blue here with a 30 volume developer. This one is by Clairol. It's Clairol Pure White cream developer, and I need more developer. So I took a scoop and like a fourth of a scoop and put it in the bowl, and then I have just been pouring the cream developer little by little until I get the correct consistency. Okay, so this wig is from Lavy Hair, and it is a 13 by 6 frontal, and it also has like a little bit of lace in the back if you wanted to put it in a ponytail. It comes with 4 combs, 2 on the sides and 1 in the back. Well, 1 in the middle, 1 in the back, and adjustable straps. So this wig cap is pretty big and my head is tiny. So what I realized was the adjustable straps go a long way because it fits my head whenever I use the adjustable straps. Get it as flat as I guess you can possibly can. And once your bleach is like to like a toothpaste-ish consistency, I would say it's like toothpaste, kind of, yeah. Then you start to I start in the middle, like at the perimeter. And I don't worry about like getting bleach on the hair because I just use black dye, especially whenever it's like already constructed into a wig. It's difficult not to get bleach on the hair, so I don't even stress myself. Just make sure you invest in some black hair dye so that you can re-dye it back to the color that it should be. So I start at the perimeter. Just zoom this in a little bit more. Start at the perimeter and then go back to the middle because that's where I'm gonna make my part at. Then go around to the sides. So it looks a hot mess right now, but basically that's how it goes. So we're gonna leave this on here for like 15 minutes and then I'll be back. It's been about like 15-20 minutes, so I'm gonna first you like check the knots a little bit, try to like look in between and see like if they bleached or not, and then you go ahead and rinse it off, and then you wash it. You wash like the lace with purple shampoo. I use Shimmering Lights, but you can also get like the off-brand version from Sally's. They work the same, it doesn't really matter, but you just wash it, wash the lace with purple shampoo. So I'm going to do all that off of camera and then come back and show you all the knots. So the knots are all bleached, and you can see that the knots actually bleached pretty well. And I think that this is some inexpensive hair too, so that's good to know, you know. The knots bleached pretty well, yeah. There's still a few little black pieces, but that might be because like it just wasn't a super even bleach, and that's on my part. But what we're gonna do now is pluck the knots. It's gonna, yeah, because it looks pretty like well plucked actually. So I'm just gonna pluck out the little pieces that were that are still black. So like right here, this is black, so I'm gonna pluck that out. And then just kind of like loosen up the hairline a little bit so that there's not like some kind of like definite mark. It is a 13 by 6, and the sides don't go too far back. The sides stop about here, like it starts about 2 inches in. But I mean, other than that, like the 13 by 6, I mean, you could still safely do like a half a pop down look because it goes from like here to here. I have this thing on weird, but it goes, it's like it goes about like 6 inches wide whenever it's going 6 inches back. Okay, and now we're just going to, I'm going to start with all the little black dots that I see. All the knots that weren't bleached is where I'm going to start plucking at, and then I'm going to go back and make it more defined. So the next product that we're going to use is a lace tint by My Way Extensions, and it's antibacterial, and it's also a black owned brand. It's the first antibacterial lace tint ever, so that's a great thing because it's like on your scalp, so it's great that it's antibacterial and cleaning to ensure that nothing builds up and no kind of like bacteria builds on your scalp or in your wig. So it comes in 3 colors. It comes in beige, golden, and mocha. And it came with this little sheet to tell you how to use it, and also how much you should spray, which is on the back. Ooh. I like to show you how dark it's gonna make it. So, and then each one has that same thing, so it shows you if you spray this amount, then it's gonna make it this color. Yeah. So I'm gonna use the beige first, just to see, just to make sure, like, I know, you know. Shake it up, and then you spray it. Once you get it all sprayed on, you get your blow dryer and you put it on. I'm gonna put mine on low, and you blow dry the whole thing, and then I think I'm gonna go back over. Well, I'm gonna check it and then I'm gonna go back over again if I need to. Okay, so now I'm gonna take it off the wig head and try it on my head to see if the color is fitting my skin tone. Okay, so I tried the beige and that one really didn't do very much for me. So I'm gonna try the golden, because they said that one's better for like medium skin tones, and that's what I have. So was whenever you, after you spray the lace tint on your lace, make sure you rinse it off with cold water. It's gonna lighten it a bit. Well, if it's a little bit, because for me it was a tad bit too dark, so I just rinsed it off a whole lot with cold water, and then it took it up like half a shade, and now it's perfect. Okay, so now this is the lace with the golden. You see how nicely it's blending? I haven't even cut the lace yet. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to actually install the wig. Well, I'm gonna do it the lazy way because I'm lazy. But like, you can see how thick the hair is here. Like, it's pretty thin. You know, it's not very dense. Show the back so you can see like the length and stuff. So it's 20 inches and it comes to like here. And I am 5'3½". So yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this lace off and then show y'all basically how I install it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is take my Got To Be Glued spray and just spray around the perimeter where like the lace is gonna lay on my forehead basically. And then I just put a wrap strip on to like just kind of like set it down a little bit. Cause like obviously it's not, you know, tacked down yet, but it's obviously not tacked down yet. But just putting this on while it's drying and stuff helps to tack it down. And then I go back in and lay it down again. Alright, so like if you got some hairspray in the lace or in the hair, it doesn't really matter. Yes, it's crunchy for a hot second, but if you take a little comb to it and comb it out, it's like it never happened. Okay, so the first time that we like, you know, put the hairspray on, that was just like to get it down, generally speaking. So now we're actually going to tack the wig down. So you see how like this part just lifted right back up. I'm just gonna take some like micellar water, like makeup remover, or get alcohol. I just don't like walking and find the alcohol, and just clean it off so that it sticks better whenever you put the hairspray back on it. So now take the hairspray and just alright, now we're gonna put the wrap strip on again. Okay, now we're gonna take this little wrap strip off. Alright, and here we are. Scalp, minus the little like weird parts that wanted to be, you know, the knots that didn't want to bleach, but other than that, scalp. And that's what, you know, bleaching your knots and tinting your lace gets you. It gets you scalp. And that's what we all strive to achieve. Scalp. And here we are scalp, okay? I'm serving you scalp, okay, from my scalp. Look, you don't have to be scared when people walk up close to you because it's scalp, okay? Scalp, no baby hair is needed. So, just a few more points on this hair. It's so soft. It's so soft. It doesn't shed. It barely sheds for real. And just so y'all can see the length again, it's 20 inches, and it comes like to the middle of my back, like top of my butt area. The lace, as you can tell, blends well. And hair, this is Lavy hair. This is from Lavy hair. It's the 13x6 lace frontal in 20 inches. And is their, I think it's their Peruvian body wave as well. It's so soft. And then to get our scalp-like look, we used the lace tint spray by Wig Extensions. So make sure you invest in some of that too. It is antibacterial as well, which is superb, okay? Spectacular, sensational. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.